Hello my beautiful souls and welcome to my tarot card channel. If you're new here, my name is Shem, and in today's pick card reading we're going to be discussing what about you turns them on. So in pick card readings you can view them how you like, you can watch the whole video, you can watch whatever pile catches your eye, as long as you take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that the way that I read tarot is about self-reflection, it's about showing you the different options you have, and of course it's for entertainment purposes. So don't take anything too seriously, and also know to trust yourself and trust your own intuition. You have your own free will. So today we have 3 piles here. I also want to let you guys know, I know that the title is repetitive because this is the last video that we filmed, but also know that this thumbnail was voted for and this title was also voted for. So if you want to vote, make sure to follow and make sure to vote when I post those little polls, because it makes a difference and it chooses the titles and the thumbnails that we film. So yeah, let's hop into the pile selection. So we have 3 piles here today. So for pile 1, we have this handsome guy who has longer hair than the rest. He's got more of like a mullet type cut. His hair on the top is longer. He also is wearing like a blazer that has patterns on it. So it's like a pattern flannel blazer. He also has like a little like napkin in his little like pocket on his chest. He's wearing like a green buttoned up shirt underneath that blazer. He's tattoos on his chest and on his neck. He's got beautiful lips. He's got like a little like 5 o'clock shadow. He's got earrings. He's got blue eyes. He's really nice like glossy like eyes. He's got a cute little nose and like really nice thick eyebrows. So if that catches your eye, please pick pile 1. And then for pile 2, we have this guy who looks more of like I wanted to say he looks tall. He looks like a leader. It was giving more of like emperor vibes when I first filmed this. I first filmed this video already, but because it got taken down by YouTube because it was too graphic, because I was talking about like more 18 plus things, YouTube took it down. So I added it to the extended on my Patreon. But anyways, besides that, so your thumbnail is of this guy wearing a suit. He's got a little tie clip. He's wearing a tie that has like roses and stuff on it, or like a texture on it. He's got like a red maroon button up and then a like blackish brownish blazer over that. He's also wearing like the little things underneath to hold up his pants. He's got like a belt on. He's got a tattoos, and also he's got more of like shorter hair, and he's giving just more of like a stern look. He looks like a leader. He looks like an emperor. He's got studded earrings. And yeah, that's for pile 2. So if that catches your eye, please pick pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have this guy who's giving more of like strong eye contact. There's something about the eye contact. It's like a, like just like squinting his eyes. Like it's looking like very intense with the eyes, so there could be something about the eye contact. Also, this person's shirt is a lot more open than the rest. He's got like a button-up shirt. It looks like he's like taking off his clothes. He's got like a little dangly earring, and he's got like some studs, and he's got like a birthmark on his face. So if that, and he also has like some hair on his chin. So if that catches your eye, please pick pile 3. Okay, let's hop into the piles. Hello my beautiful pile 1s. If you chose this thumbnail, this will be your reading on what about you turns this person on. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do index messages, and then we're going to do Pinterest board. But before we hop into your reading, I want to let you guys know I do offer personal readings. So if you're ever interested in getting yourself a little personal reading, I have bundle readings that include 18 plus, love readings, career readings, shadow work readings, tons of different readings over there. So if you are interested, they also are customizable, so you can let me know what decks you want to see, what sections you want to see, like if you want love radio, Pinterest board, whatever. Also, you can let me know what types of decks you want to see, and what else? I also have single deck readings, that every single deck you see listed on my channel is listed over there. I have tons and tons of decks, so if you want to just get a reading with that specific deck, that's also available for a cheaper price. So yeah, and also we're going to have an extended reading to this pile. I already filmed this video, but the video that I posted on YouTube was too 18 plus, so it got taken down and removed. So I just included that additionally to the 18 plus messages on my Patreon already. So that video is a little bit longer. It has a lot more juicy 18 plus messages over there. So if you're interested, You want to know, check it out. It's linked in the bio. Okay, let's hop into your reading. So what about pile 1 turns this person on? We have Cancer. There could be something about your zodiac sign. You could be a Cancer. There could be something about that. So let's see what else. You don't have to be, though. We also have, you look so beautiful the last time I saw you. There could be something about you looking very beautiful. It could be the beauty that you have, the beauty that you radiate. This person could feel like you looked very beautiful the last time they saw you. There could be something about being in the city, going to the city together. This person like maybe the fact that you live in the city. This person could feel like maybe you like or want to go to the city, or this person could like the city life, spending time in the city with you. This person could really like the color of your hair. Some of you guys could have brown hair, or this person could have brown hair. This could be what the zodiac sign that they are. But this person could really like your brown hair, spending time in the city with you. This person could also really love how respectful you are. This person could be currently trying to forgive themselves. Maybe you are American or from the US, and this person could really like that about you. You could be a mechanic, and maybe you know like the trade skills. Maybe you're very familiar with your car and like different things like that, and that could be something that this person really likes about you, and that is what turns them on about you, is like your knowledge, your ability to like learn new things, or like the fact that you may know a lot about like a car or something. We have romantic bubble bath. There could be something about taking a bath together. This person could want to take a bath with you. We also have I want you. This person could really want you. What else do we have? We have attracting a lot of curious eyes. So this person, what this person finds, this person, what about you turns this person on is like the fact that you could be attracting a lot of curious eyes. A lot of people could be very curious about you. This could be also many different people that we're like pulling in at the moment. What else about this person could be, what about you turns this person on is the fact that they're addicted to you. There could just be something that they are, something about you that they are just addicted to. Some of you guys could be a bartender, and that could be what turns them on about you, is like maybe the fact that you like serve them drinks, or the fact that you know how to make like certain drinks. It says you are so adaptable, change. There could be something about you being very adaptable, very resourceful, maybe very good at like, allowing change in, growing and developing. And this person could also be trying to get your attention. This person could also like how crazily delusional you are towards like chasing your dreams, or how like positively delusional you are about yourself, like believing in yourself. And that could be something that they find very like, that's what turns them on. And also they could really like making eye contact with you, So that is what we have with your cards. Let's hop into your Pinterest board. So what does Pinterest board have to say for you? So, okay, so the first thing could be your eyes. This person could really like your eyes. You could have really beautiful eyes. You could have like sparks in your eyes. There could just be something about your eye contact. It's like your eyes are very glossy when you look up to them or look up at them. Maybe they look up to you, and that could be what turns them on. But there could just be something about like the eye contact with you. You could have like just like such hope and beauty in your eyes. There could definitely be something about your eyes. They could also like when you make more of like a serious face. Maybe you look with more of like a stern, serious, upset face, and that could be something that turns them on, is like the fact that you're very serious, very stern, maybe like a bit of a brat. That person could like that. You could have really nice like glossy lips. Maybe it's like the lipstick you use, the lip gloss you use could be very beautiful. Or like your lip balm. Love can't take it no more. Gotta cast it on you. This person on you. This person, it says, give me what I want. Who am I supposed to please? Who am I supposed to please? I think this person could, they feel like they can't take it anymore, and they want you to cast something on you. Maybe like cast a spell on you. You could have really cute outfits. Maybe there's something about your sweater and like wearing a skirt. Maybe if it's your outfits that turn this person on. Maybe it's like the skirts you wear. Maybe it's the lace you wear. It's the sweaters you wear, the purses you wear. You could just have like a really, like, the most cutest outfits. There could definitely be something about your eyes. For sure, something about your eyes. There could be something about, like, the different expressions you make with your eyes. There could be something about the eye contact, the faces you make, maybe when your, like, eyes roll back. We also have queso here. There could be something about queso, I don't know. But, there could definitely be something about your eyes, like the love in your eyes, the, crazy look in your eyes, the flirty eyes, just all the different types of eyes, like expressions that you make. There could be something about, maybe some of you guys are 21. Maybe you guys just turned 21. There could be something about maybe being in the water together, like swimming around in the water. And like being in like a bikini or something, just swimming around with them. Seeing you in the water, maybe when your hair's wet. Could be something. You could also just have really cute outfits. You could have like the cutest outfits. Maybe the fact that like you match, when you match, could be something that this person really likes. There could also just be something about maybe traveling with this person, maybe traveling to like Italy, France, Greece, Rome. Or this could just be something that they envision and fantasize with you, is like being able to travel the world with you, being able to travel to new locations, or like painting or something, like maybe making a painting with you. And those could be things that, like, you know, turn them on, excite them. It says, I want to be yours. Maybe I just want to be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart. I want to be yours are harder to hide than I thought. I want to be yours. Arctic Monkeys. I want to be yours. This song could be significant. I want to be yours by Arctic Monkeys. This person wants to be yours. And there could also be something about their secret that they hold in their heart is that they want to be yours. That's crazy. And it could be hard to hide. I think another thing I'm getting is, what about you turns this person on is like maybe the love they have for you. Maybe it's the fact that they want to be yours. It could be maybe the music you two listen to that get them in the mood. This person could like the products you use. I actually have this poster on my wall right now. That's so funny. I have this exact one. It says, feed your soul. And on my wall, it says, feed your soul, mind, open your mind, body, nourish your body. So there could be something about you having a beautiful soul. Maybe it's your soul that turns this person on. Maybe it's like just who it is you are. Like, this person could just love everything about you. I think, definitely the way you smell. Maybe there's like the perfume bottles you use. Maybe it's the way you do your makeup. Maybe or where you do your makeup. Maybe it's how organized you are. The way you have like all your stuff very neat and organized. Maybe it's the products you use. It says the best color combinations. You could be someone who's really good at like matching your outfits, matching the things that you wear. Maybe you're like an artist at heart, or maybe you're really good with like art. There could be something about maybe what turns this person on is like putting a flower in your hair, having like a beautiful flower like just resting in your hair, or you could be beautiful like a flower. There could be something about your flower, if you catch my drift. You could have interesting how I accidentally clicked on it. You could have a beautiful nose. Your nose could be beautiful. This person could really love your nose, kissing your nose. Maybe for some of you, if you're like a man or identify as a man, there could be something about sitting on your nose, maybe. We have a pink phone. There could be something about you having a really cute pink phone. Maybe you use a lot of pinks. Maybe it's like the pink, maybe how pink the things you wear are, or just how pink you are. You could have cool tattoos for some of you. We have Uno reverse. There could be something about Uno one. So there could be something about you winning, the fact that you win in life. I'm also kind of getting, there could be something about like when someone gives you like a compliment, you're the type of person to be like, "Nuh-uh, what about you? What about you?" And that could be something that this person like gets turned on about. I think there could just be something about like they're like, "No you, no you," or Uno reverse. Um right back at you. This person could like this style of clothing, maybe like the blues, the navies, the whites, the grays. There could just be something about like your outfits. It's giving kind of like frat boy or something with that a little bit. Like it reminds me. Um, Maybe it's like the way you get shocked, like how shocked you get. I can't play this, but there could be something about your shocked face, or what about this person turns them on is like maybe how you surprise them. Maybe there's things that you do that really surprises this person. They look horrified, to be honest, though. So there could be something about maybe the way you get like horrified or shocked about something. You're like, what? What the heck? And this person could just like that. They could find that to be sexy, or like they're just like, I don't know. Like your expressions. It keeps coming out like your expressions, your face. You could have a beautiful face. It says trust no one. There could be some trust issues coming out here. Or maybe this person has a hard time trusting people, and then maybe they feel like they could trust you. Like you're a person that they could trust. They could really like your hairstyles. You'd have really, really cute hairstyles. Maybe you put like hearts in your like buns. It could be something about the way you do your makeup. Maybe it's your posture, the way you sit, the way you stand. Could be all different things that this person finds attractive. What else? There could be something about Spider-Man. This person could like when you put your hair in braids. It could be something about putting your hair in braids, or when your hair is wavy and maybe a little bit messy. That could be something that turns them on. They could feel like you are their yin to their yang. They could feel like you are their other half, or you're a missing piece, or whatever. And also know that that type of thinking is not real. That's more of like a unhealthy way of thinking about love, because you are already full. Love is not a place to, it's not something that you're trying to fill. There's nothing missing about you. You have everything you've ever needed. You are full, you're full. Love just adds to your life, When someone leaves, it doesn't take away from you. That's what I'm trying to say. So this person could feel like you are, their soulmate, or they feel like you are their other half, or they feel like there's just some sort of connection to you, and that could be, it's like your soul. It's your soul that turns them on. It says, you keep me under a spell. They could feel like they're under a love spell when it comes to you. They're permanent, and I'm not, they're permanent, and I'm not. You keep it under your spell. I can't wait too long, but all the scars you can see, they're permanent. There could be something about maybe you having a scar. I did want to say that. This person's gonna love your scar. There could be something about the scars you have can turn them on. Dior. You could be fancy. You could be like luxury looking. You could look expensive. You could look like you have money. Or there could be something about like a tiger print. Maybe this is like your spirit animal. And it could be like your soul again. It's your persona, your aura that you give off, your soul. You just give off this abundant type of individual. You look expensive, you feel expensive. You feel like you are worth a lot. You are worthy. People could like your bow tie, or your little bow. People could like the fact that you read, or this person, what turns them on about you is maybe like this person looks up to you, and like what excites them is the fact that you are, striving to do better, or just like learn more knowledge or something, or like the fact that you read, and this person could like the fact that you read. We have your hairstyles, the different hairstyles, the way you just, your hair. There could be something about your hair, just the way you look, like, no matter what hair position you wear. There could be something about your glasses. This person's gonna like your glasses. You could smell good, your hair could be shiny, your skin can look good, your makeup could look amazing. You could have really, really shiny, nice hair. There could be something about your laugh. The way you giggle, the way you laugh could be what turns them on. There could be something about the jewelry you wear. The perfumes, the outfits. You could like always, there's something about you wearing red. The color red could be very beautiful on you. And that's what I have with your Pinterest board, but I also want to say some messages about your thumbnail. So with your thumbnail, what I was getting, people could like your longer hair. If you're like a man and you have like longer hair at the moment, people could like that. If you have like a mullet, people could like the mullet. People could like your tattoos. People could like you when you wear like patterned textures, like it could look very flattering, like specifically like a dark maroon with like a dark like what type of green is it called? It's like an emerald green. Could look very flattering on you. You got a beautiful like green eyes that match. People could like when you're blushing skin. You could just have a beautiful face. People could want to like sit on your face. There could also just be something about the earrings you wear. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful Padawans. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to hear more about the more 18 plus messages, I'm sorry that I couldn't get into much of it because YouTube hates me and they love to, you know, remove my videos, but I understand why, and like I understand, and it's okay. But I will have extendeds. I already have like a pretty long extended over on my Patreon because it's the video I posted previously for this video, and it's also the extended that I already filmed. So it's like a longer video about the more 18 plus stuff. So if you'd like to check it out, it's over there and linked in the bio. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile twos. If you chose this thumbnail, this will be your extended reading as to what about you turns them on. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing index messages, and then we're going to be doing Pinterest board. So before we hop into that, I want to let you guys know I do offer personal readings. So I have bundle readings that are customizable. So I have readings that are like labeled, like the topic is 18 plus readings. I have career readings. I have love readings. I have shadow work readings. I have Halloween specific ultimate Halloween reading. So if you are interested, you can check those out over there. They're customizable. You can let me know what sections you want to see, like love radio, Pinterest board, you know, charms and initials. And then I also, they're unlimited questions, so you could ask me as many questions. Those are more of the bundle readings. And then I have single deck readings that are more on the cheaper side, and they are specifically with one deck. So I have like tons of different decks over there if you want to check it out. But anyways, that's the personal reading section. And then also we're going to have an 18 plus extended reading to this pile. So if you want to hear more of the 18 plus juicy messages, which I already previously filmed and I tried posting like a more 18 plus video on my YouTube, and then I had an extended 18 plus. They wouldn't let me post it on my YouTube, so I had to combine the two and post it on my Patreon. So it's a longer video on my Patreon if you want to hear more of the more juicy messages. So if you feel like this reading resonated with you and you want to hear more, it's over there, linked in the bio. It's ad-free and it supports the channel. So thank you for listening. Let's hop into your reading. So the first thing I want to talk about is your thumbnail. What I was getting with your thumbnail, what about you turns this person on, is the fact that your authority. There could be something about your authority, the power you hold, the respect you demand. There could just be something about you having a lot of like strong aura. You look strong. People want to respect you. There's just something about like your authority, pile two. You have this like healthy, good leadership, masculine side to you. If you're a woman watching this, you don't have to be. This could just be an element of you that you may have. You could also be extremely feminine, but have this like more of like authority, like element to you. You could dress very fancy, very luxury, very classy. There could just be something about your like you look wealthy. You look like you have power and you look strong. There could also just be something about you looking very like powerful. Like, you demand attention, or you demand, like, the respect in the room. Like, there's just something about the way, when you walk into a room, it's like everybody turns their head. So there could just be something about that. People could like your tattoos. People could like the outfits you wear. You could look really, really good in red. There could be something about your earrings, like the little stud earrings you wear that people could really like. People could like your facial hair. People could also really like the way you cut your hair, your eye color. So that's what I have with your thumbnail. Let's hop into the index messages. So what about pile 2 turns this person on? People could really, really like, this person could be turned on by your curly hair. This person could really, really like your beautiful curly hair. This person could also want to do anything for you. This person could feel like literally want to obey you, or like this person could really just want to, maybe you're like very dominant. You could be very dominant, and that could be what's very sexy. And that's what turns this person on, is maybe you like to tell people what to do, and like you're maybe, you know, a leader, but like a healthy leader, not in a way like of like oppressive or aggressive. It's more of like a calm, healthy leader. We have, you are so patient and have a lot of wisdom. People could feel like you're very patient and you have a lot of wisdom, and that could be what people find to be very attractive, and that's what turns them on, is like your patience, your wisdom, how smart you are. It's like people just like look up to you. People like want to do anything for you. People like just want to, you know, get on their knees for you. I don't know, like that's what I'm getting pile 2. Yeah, but you can make anything from nothing. You could be very resourceful. You could be very intelligent. You could have a lot of like strength, a lot of power, a lot of courage, a lot of discipline, a lot of leadership. It's just like, you can make anything happen. You are someone who doesn't give up, and you keep pushing no matter what. And that could be what's very sexy. We have, you don't fix overnight. There could be something about you like doing the work. Maybe you're someone who's working on your mental health, and you're reflecting, you're wanting to do better, wanting to learn more, being more self-aware of yourself, being more self-aware of like your ego, and just like healing yourself and doing the self-help. And that could be what's also very attractive. People could find that to be very sexy, and that could be what turns them on about you, is your intelligence, it's your patience, your wisdom. The fact that you are patient, and you realize that you're not like, the way you love yourself, and the way you're like, you know what, I know I'm not going to fix overnight. And the fact that you know that you deserve the deepest of love. You could be very tender, very loving, very kind, but also, again, having like respect for yourself in a like authoritative way, but also very compassionate and very thoughtful, and like you are able to, you know, consider other people, and put yourself in other people's shoes. And like, the number one thing I've learned about business, I know this is like such a off topic, but let me just say this real quick, is like, you're looking to build long-term relationships with people, and you want to build relationships with people. You don't want to just like, you know, like with the people you work, it's better to like go out of your way to like, you know, to put in the effort to help somebody out when needed. Because it not only helps your name, but it's also like, you know, it's the right thing to do. Like, being considerate of others, and being like, you know what, let me help you out. And people are going to see that. People are going to see that authenticity. People are going to see the love that you have. And it's going to be different than anyone else. You know, it's like the fact that you actually care. That's why people want you to be the leader. That's why people look up to you. It's because you are a hero. And that's what I'm getting. So that really turn people on about you. There could also be something about, it says money is the tool, not the goal. The goal is freedom. There could be something about you not letting money like distract you or blind you from where it is you want to actually go, or where it is you actually want to be. You're not letting people, you know, basically like if someone comes up to you and is like, oh, I could give you $1 million right now if you were to, you know, if you were able to, like, let's say someone was like, if you were to die tomorrow, but I gave you $1 million, would you take it? You would be like, no, I won't take it, because my life is worth more than that. Living my life is worth more than $1 million. So that means we should wake up every single day feeling like $1 million, and also remind ourselves, we're on this life, we only live this life for a short period of time, might as well live it to the goddamn fullest. And it's about having freedom. The money is only a tool to help you gain freedom. not in a way to keep you stuck, stagnant, and stuck in somewhere that you don't want to be. Like, for example, those quick money schemes, or those quick, like, you know, things to be like those jobs that are like, oh, you could get paid, you know, hourly or something, but guess what? Now you're stuck at a 9 to 5 and you're stuck living in a place that you don't want to live. Like, you know, like, it's important to consider your priorities. You are your number one priority. And the fact that you don't let money sway you into things is what people find to be very attractive about you. It's like, you don't let people buy you. You don't let people buy you off. It's like, you are very maybe stubborn, or in the way you think, or it's just like the way that you put your heart on your sleeve. And it's like the fact that you care, the fact that you're not letting money, you know, control you, is what really people find to be very attractive. Maybe some of you guys have, like, maybe you guys are on TikTok, maybe you guys like film on TikTok, maybe you post videos or something. People could find that to be very attractive, because maybe you have like a social media. Maybe some of you guys dabble in like smoking weed or something. Or maybe it's the fact that you don't take drugs at all. Some of you guys could be LGBTQ. And people could really like that about you. They could find that to be very sexy. You could also be insanely funny. People could really love how funny you are. And it says take action towards it. You could be someone who's very action-oriented. You could also be very family-oriented. And these could be things that people are turned on by you. Like, what about you that turns them on? It's because all these different things, like, people like these things about you. It gets them excited about you. So let's see what your Pinterest board has to say. So Pinterest board says, ain't no way. Sorry, I had to like sign out. I had to sign into my Pinterest board for some reason, but there could be something about your jewelry. Maybe you look really good in like silver or gold jewelry. People really like your mini skirts, your mini shorts, or like the bottoms you wear. People could like the way you the cherry flavored lip balm. There could be something about you tasting like cherries, or there could just be something about the way you taste. There could also just be something about you are like an ace of cards. You are like the odd one out. You are like the one that is rare. You are a rare individual, and you're like someone's ace of spades. It's like you are. People could feel like you maybe have some cards up your sleeve. Like you have some abilities or skills, or like, you know, an ace of spades where you like have maybe like a backup plan or something. Maybe you're like always thinking like 5 steps ahead. You could be really good at like strategy, and those could be things that people really, really find attractive about you. People could also feel like you're like an angel. People could like the classy, fancy outfits you wear. People could really like when you wear like a dark navy blue. People could like your umbrellas. It says only enter to bring me food. People could like to feed you, or people could like the way you feed them. Maybe you're like a great cook and you like to cook people food. You could also be like losing weight, or maybe you've lost weight, or maybe you've been really taking care of your health, your physical health, and that could be what people find to be very attractive. People could also really like your bags. Maybe you have really cute like handbags. Or maybe you have like a lot of collection, like you have a collection of shoes that people could find to be very attractive. People could like your outfits, or maybe the way you match your shoes with your outfits. People could really love your wavy, curly hair. You could also be very resourceful. Like, even though she doesn't have like curling kit, she just uses like socks. So like you could find like different ways of like solving problems. Maybe you're a really good problem solver, and that could be what, you know, turns people on about you. We also have, if you're seeing this, your future is about to get a lot richer. Don't skip this. Karma is real. At least save it. There could be something about you being very rich, or your future being very rich. It says 6 months to become unrecognizable. It says 7 hours of beauty sleep, reading 30 minutes every day, catching some sun, starting a new hobby, embracing alone time, 10 minutes of meditation, cleaning, cutting off toxic people or environments, creating a solid workout routine, speaking good vibes only, less screening, more lifetime, like touching grass, gratitude every day, swapping TV for podcasts, detaching from what's holding you back, early mornings, more wins. That's true. You could be very fun. You could also be a great dancer, pile 2. People really love the way you dance. You could be a great dancer. People could also really love your, when you wear little bows in your hair. We also have, this page is for fingerprints. Get them dirty, then press down. There could be something about your hands. You could have, like, really big hands. If you're a man, you could have really big hands. People could like how big your hands are, how like masculine your hands are. And that could be what's very sexy. And what turns people on about you is, like, your hands. Or if you're a female, maybe how small your hands are. Maybe how tiny your hands are. That could be what people find to be very, like, what turns them on about you. People could really love your hairstyles. People could really love your jewelry. People could love your little, like, knickknacks. Okay, cool. Let's try to stay on the topic about what about you turns this person on. People could really love your eye contact. There could just be something about, like, the sweetness in your eyes, the kindness in your eyes, the soul that is in your eyes. You could have a lot of different bows. It says, tired but trying to make progress, relaxed and focused on self-care, energized and excited for the day, delighted and all in the moment, inspired by possible change, worried but staying optimistic, overwhelmed but by a long list, comforted by love in your life, prepared for what comes next. People could feel like you're winning in life. You have a lot of wins. You are winning in life. You are a winner. And I feel like you push hard for what it is that you want. And that's the difference. And this is literally what people very turned on by when it comes to you. And you're no longer, like, you have a lot of authority. You don't say sorry for things you're not sorry for. You don't, like, you know, people please. You're having a good sense of boundaries, respecting yourself. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile 2s. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel like this video resonated with you and you want to hear more 18+ messages, we will be having an 18+. Like I said, it's a longer one because it's from the previous video I filmed about this and also the already extended. So if you'd like to check it out, it's in the bio. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye! Hello, my beautiful pile 3s. If you chose this image, this will be your reading on what about you turns them on. So we're going to be doing index messages as well as Pinterest board today. So before we hop into that, I want to let you guys know I do offer personal readings. So I have bundle readings. I have customizable readings. So the bundle readings are like 18+ ones, career, love. I have the ultimate shadow work one, Halloween one. So if any of that interests you, they're all customizable. You could choose what decks you want to see, what sections you want to see, like Love Radio, Pinterest board, tons of different things. So and they're unlimited questions. Then I have other readings that are just one deck readings, and they're more on the inexpensive side. So any deck you see on my channel is listed over there. And then also we're gonna have an 18+ extended reading to this pile. So if you feel like this reading really resonated with you and you want to hear more of the 18+ juicy details about what about them or what about you turns them on, it will be over there. I previously already filmed this video and I posted it, but because it was too 18+ wise, I had to add it to the Patreon. So I have an extended, longer Patreon for this pile. So if you feel like this video resonates and you want to check it out, it's linked in the bio. Thank you for listening. Let's hop into your reading. So, okay. So the first thing I want to say with your thumbnail, pile 3, is your eye contact. Your eye contact, your eye contact, your eye contact. The way you look at them. There could be something about, like, having babies with you with their eyes. This person could really like to kiss you. You could have really soft lips. This person could also really like your muscles, your body, your chest. You could have really nice chest. This person could also like your tattoos. This person could also really like your little nose. This person could also really like your face. You could have a beautiful face, beautiful jawline. This person could also really like, just making eye contact with you. So that's what I'm getting. They could also like making your hair messy and taking off some clothes, because that's what we got with your thumbnail. So the first thing we have is you are a goddess. So what about you that turns this person on is the fact that you are a goddess. They could be very curious about you. They could want to get to know you, want to learn more about you. what else about this person? What else about this person turns this person on? It says, I want to spoil you. They can want to spoil you with gifts, with toys, with gifts, I mean, with money. They can want to maybe pay for your things. Maybe there's like a, maybe spoil you and like giving you massages or something, or treating you like a princess. There could be like princess treatment. Maybe there's something about them, you doing that for them. That could be what turns them on, or there could just be something about wanting to spoil you is what turns them on. Like paying for your things could be like a kink of theirs. So what else do we have? We have just being around you or near you is intoxicating. This person could literally just love to be around you. This person could maybe have a high body count, or this person could like that maybe you're experienced. This person could be maybe your high school crush, or someone who is a high school crush, or your secret admirer from high school. They could also be, maybe they were in a frat. They could also be rough in bed. They could like that you're rough in bed. They could be obsessed with your body. And they could be daydreaming sensually about you. And they could also be maybe a workplace crush. So that is what I have for you. They could also love how great at communication you are. So that's what I have with your index messages. Let's see what we have with your Pinterest board. Okay, so with your Pinterest board, we have the number 33 here for the battery. So there could be something about the number 33. There could be a lot of growth in this connection. So what about you turns this person on? There could be something about when you're tired, when you look tired, when you are like a little bit like just laying around the bed or laying around. This person could find that to be very attractive. This person could also like when your eyes roll back. This person could just like to see you tired. This person could like to see you maybe topless, walking around with like maybe nothing on. That could be things that turns this person on. This person could like to put you on the kitchen counter. It says self-care is not luxury, it's a necessity. This person could love the fact that you prioritize your self-care, the fact that you prioritize taking care of yourself. This person could like to be, likes to play cards, or maybe they are a little bit, they could maybe like to drink whiskey or like go to the bar with you or gamble a little bit. There could be something about gambling. This person could be a risk taker. They could like to take risks with you. This person could like to like lay in bed with you, maybe having like really soft sheets, nice bedding. This person could be a boxer. Maybe this person likes the fact that you could fight, and that could be something that turns them on, is like how strong you are. This is better than ever. It says vibrating powerfully. You could be someone who vibrates on like another level. Like you could be someone like your vibration, you lift this person up. This person could want to bring you out to like a nice like event where you guys dress all fancy and have dinner under like a candlelight. Maybe there's something about candle lights, lighting up candles with you is what turns them on. Dreaming about you or dreaming with you. There could be something about you having a beautiful body. You could be very fit. This person could like to watch you eat. This person could like to eat with you. We have you kind of owe it to yourself to do all the things you dreamed of. There could be something about this person. What about you turns this person on is like the fact that you could be really good at like hyping them up, lifting them up. You could be like almost like a hype man. There could be something about you being like, you owe it to yourself to chase your dreams. You owe it to yourself to do what it is you want to do. Like you could be a dreamer, and this person could really, really love that about you. You could be someone who radiates your own inner light, and you shine purely, wholesomely, and without restriction because you trust in your own giving capacity. You guys could definitely be fighters, or maybe like a model. Modeling. We keep getting modeling. You could have a really nice booty, really nice body. You could also just have like a beautiful face. You could have a really beautiful chest. Maybe some of you guys would play video games. This person could like to watch you play video games. This person could just love to see you relaxing. And seeing you relaxing could be something that really turns them on. When you feel like safe, protected, loved. This person could really love when you wear like a nice black dress. Like a laced black dress. There could also be something about like the perfume you wear. Your energy will speak before you do. This person could really love to like swoop you in and kiss you and like hold like your back. That could be something that turns them on. It's just like kissing you and holding your hips, holding your waist, putting their hand on your back. It says, I fill my own cup, be my own muse, know my own worth, love my own skin, praise my own existence, validate my own journey, admire my own reflection. This person could love how much you are about yourself and how much you love yourself. And it makes them love you even more. This person could definitely like to buy things for you, maybe shower you in gifts, buying you flowers. Those could be things that are like a kink to them. They could like to go to like a stadium or like an some sort of like opera, maybe going to like an opera. It's really giving like classical, like classy type of event, like an opera house or some sort of stage or theater, going to a theater with you, maybe do a movie with you, maybe like making out in a movie with you. It says, don't forget your magic in the moments of struggling. This person could like maybe your back tattoos. You could have a sick back tattoo, or there could just be something about maybe you know how to like wield a sword or like fight. You could always be winning. There could be something about you winning. And maybe this person feels like you guys are both like winners and that you guys work great as a team or something. And like what they find to be like what turns them on is like achieving the goals, like that gratification of just being like, finally I achieved my goal. And it's like you guys are doing that together, and that could be something that really turns them on. It says it was always you. Maybe this person always felt like you were for them and that you were there. They want to be with you forever and ever. And that could be something that turns them on about you. We also have you are divine love in human form, goddess. This person could feel like you are divine love, that you are so loving. You could have beautiful legs. You could have really nice legs, muscular legs. You could have really nice, like, hamstrings. It says, my income is constantly increasing. There could be something about you winning, you gaining a lot of money, you striving, becoming very successful. And this could be someone who, what they find to be so attractive is that you've made it work and you're winning. And like what turns them on about you is, it could be something about money, just money in general, like money. Hold the vision, girl. It's already yours. There is so much power in believing that everything will work out. There could be something about the fact that you know that it's going to work out. The fact that you trust yourself could be very attractive. This person could find that to be what turns them on. I am the one with infinite source. You could be very magnetic, open to opportunities, very loving, very successful. You could be someone who maybe models in like bikinis or like lingerie or something. You could be also very fit. You could eat very healthy. It says, creating a life you can't wait to wake up to. It says, all negative energy will return to its sender. A shift is happening. Welcome it. This is what alignment feels like. You could be aligned. I know this is like kind of off topic and I apologize, but there could just be something about the universe is wanting to let you know, girl, that you are aligned. Everything that you've ever wanted is working out for you, and it's working out in your favor. You are lucky. You are lucky. Everything that you've ever wanted is working out for you. And you believe it to be true. And that is what is so attractive. The shift has changed. Divine timing is coming in. Everything is working out for you. And everything is constantly increasing. You could be very free. You guys could maybe go to the gym together. Maybe your gym outfits is what turns this person on. Picking you up and spinning you around could be what turns this person on. Maybe making you food. Maybe like, maybe like your wedding ring. Maybe they got you like a wedding ring or something, or they want to marry you, and that could be what like turns them on about you, is like buying you jewelry or that ring. Throwing you over their shoulder could be something. Putting on your shoes for you or taking off your shoes for you. Maybe just like sitting in like a relaxing farmland with you and like viewing the beautiful landscape. Like you could be their view. I think just traveling. This person wants to have an amazing life with you. And I think just thinking about that is what turns them on. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile threes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a like, consider subscribing. If you felt like this resonated with you and you want to hear more about it, we do have an 18+ extended. It's linked in the bio. So thank you for listening. Thank you for just being here and watching this video. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you in the next ones. Bye!